We're live Monday, the 23rd of July. Hi, everybody. Ronnie Haskins, Auto Search USA, new cars, used cars, sales, and leasing. And I have in the room with me Krista and Kendra, who is also taping me live. Hi, everybody on Kendra's feed.
What's her name?
It's like a Kendra.
And
Christy. It's like a Sarah Huckabee Sanders press conference here.
Yes.
But today I got something that's close to my heart that I want to share with you guys today. Something fun to talk about. And that's basically your dreams. Did you realize that back in the 70s, before color TV was made, 75% of humans dreamed in black and white? Seriously, guys, 75% of human beings dreamed in black and white in the 70s, before color TV. Well, maybe it was 60s and 50s, but compared to now, 12% of people dream in black and white. I don't know why those 12% dream in black and white.
Colorblind.
Maybe they're colorblind. But that's not my point. You know, today we're talking about working on your dreams and visualizing, but I thought that was a great starting point for this video. But to realize that when people would see things on TV and have dreams later on that night, that they would dream in black and white. Nowadays, 12% of people do that. So what does that say to you? How does that speak to you? Well, I'll tell you how it works out for me in my mind. Back when I was 23, I was working at a Honda dealership in Minnesota. And I remember getting up and going to work every day. I was working 9 to 9. I was working so many hours, but I was young, you know, not married, no kids, so I could work forever. I had a dream in 1993 that I wanted to own a Honda dealership. I really did. I'm not lying to you. I wanted to own a dealership, and I'll tell you a quick story about it. It was going to be called Sport Honda. I was really into basketball and football and golf and all of these different things. And back in the 90s, you know, we didn't have the internet, so there was a lot of negotiating at the dealership. It would take you 4 or 5 hours to buy a car. 2 hours of that would be negotiating, you know, back and forth, me running to the manager, this doesn't work, or if I can do this today, will you buy the car today? You know, that type of deal. And what I was going to have is on my dealership floor, I was going to have a hockey net and a basketball goal and a batting cage. And I was going to have a golf green and all of these different things. So if you and I were $500 apart, I'd look at you and go, all right, I'll shoot you for it, you know? Or you could pick what you wanted to do on that dealership floor. Like you could say, I'm into hockey. Let's go shoot you for this $500. So that was my dream in 1993, to own a dealership and to have it be called Sport Honda. So I started working on that dream in 98. I started working on that dream, you know, and that dream manifested itself in different areas, and it changed, and it formed it formed over time as I kept working on it. Now, some of you may know me and say, hey, you've been in business for 18 years, you're pretty successful. And I'll tell you what, it's taken 18 years to become that overnight success, right? I mean, that's the problem with successful people, is you see them and you see that they're living the life you think that they want to live. It's all whatever their reality is, doesn't matter, but you got to start somewhere. You got to start. So my challenge to you today is, if you've got a dream, whether it be to finish college, or you want to be class valedictorian, or you want to be the the high school president, or whatever the case may be, if you've got those dreams, then no better time to start working on them than today. You know, whatever you work on is going to come true in one way or the other. It may not be the truth that you saw it as. And you're like, right now in my store, I don't have a place for you to shoot me, to shoot a basketball hoop for $500. I don't have that.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should. But we kind of evolved past that, and we don't really do any negotiating anymore. But
you could still win $500.
You could still shoot for $500. Anyhow, dreams are just dreams without the work. You know, so if you're looking for secrets to success, if you're trying to figure out this dream of yours, one main key factor is to get up today and start working on it. Today. Don't wait till tomorrow. There's a thing called perfection paralysis, where you will not offer your product or your service because it's not just perfect yet. You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's not perfect. I'm not ready. You may never be ready. You can lose time in blocks of 10 years. It goes by in blocks of decades as you get older. Dreams are powerful and they can help fuel your ambition to achieve your success, but they can also be very negative if you do nothing but dream about them every day. I'm going to be a billionaire. I'm going to own the next Trump Plaza that's in Colorado Springs. You can dream about that for a decade and do nothing and feel good in your dream. But it's not going to do anything to get you towards that dream. So, please set a goal for yourself. Please motivate yourself by getting up and doing something that is working towards that dream. For me, when it started out, it was knocking on doors, asking people if they would work with me, going and knocking on a company that I could get to listen to my information so that I could offer them a service. I heard a million no's, guys. And so here's the reality to working on your dream. You get better at it. You start mastering things. They say it takes 10,000 hours to become a master of one thing. I'll tell you what, I've got 30,000 hours working on this, my business. But each day you work on that dream, you start realizing, wow, this particular thing that I'm working on is not working. And so I need to make a course adjustment. I was listening to a guy the other day, and he said a missile takes off, and before it hits its target, it is constantly making course adjustments. So, we watch the Patriot missiles, and they fire, and we watch the targets get hit. But what's going on is they're making a course correction all the way up until the moment of impact. All the way until the moment of impact. So you've got to start working on your dream so that you can make course corrections every day. It's fun finding out when things don't work. You put those little ideas on the wall, you go out there and go, this is the one, this is the best one. And then it doesn't work out. So I love figuring out those things because those are things I can actually throw in the trash. I don't need to do them again. I've worked on them and they did not work. But if you do nothing but dream, you're not going to know when to course correct. You're not going to know when to make any changes. You're not going to know when to do anything but dream. And you become a master of dreams after 10,000 hours as well. So, okay, one little car comment when we're talking about dreams. You should not have a dream car. I understand that may be counterproductive to what I'm doing, selling cars. But, having a dream car is an emotional item. It's something that ties you to spending a lot of money on something you've obviously been dreaming about and hoping for and wishing for and working towards. But that car will never give you anything back except it will always take from you. It'll always take your money. It'll always take your time and effort and energy to keep it clean and to keep it the value as high as you can. But no matter what you do about the value of that dream car that you dreamed up, it's going to depreciate to zero. I'm sorry if you're dreaming about having a dream car. There's lots of things you can dream about and achieve that are not a car. Buying a car should be used as a tool. It's a tool to get you to work. It's a tool to get you... Actually, it's a tool to help you achieve your next dream. Like that car, if it's part of your goal system, you need to be at your appointments on time. You want to have a car that presents the right visual appearance. It doesn't have to be a dream car. It just needs to be a car that gets you to where you need to go. It's a tough conversation to have with people because they really want this particular thing. And then cars, after I've seen it for 25 years, that dream car that you buy today, after 2 months, it's no longer a dream car. It's just a car that you're using to drive back and forth to work, and you're paying money on it to make sure you're maintaining it. So, sorry, I wanted to drop that on you today. As usual, if you've got any comments, put them in the box for me. I'd love to respond to you. If you have any questions, you can direct message me. You can call us. Visit our page. There's lots of different things we can do. But I wanted to talk to you today specifically about your dreams. If you're not working on your dreams, then either change your dream to something you'll actually work on, or get up and start working on your dreams. If you need help with it, send me a personal message. I'll motivate you. I'll send you a message and ask you every week, why aren't you working on your dream? It's your dream, people. You got to chase it. Nobody's going to chase it for you. So hop up, get off the couch, do something that's going to move you closer to achieving the goals that you set out for yourself. All right, guys, have a great day. Be back at you later this week with some more fun stuff. Have a good one.